Hello and welcome to ShortCryptology, where we talk about crypto-related topics and gaming. Today we're going to talk about Kingdom Karnage and in specific pets, a new feature that was teased a week ago about so, and now the developers of the game have been releasing actual news and details on how the mechanic will work and how everything is supposed to be. We will have more news in the future, I bet, but we have quite some details already, I have to say. So let's dive into this news and see what we can get out of it. So, first of all, you can see that they made a web page about the topic. Kingdom Karnage pets, they call them genes as well, and they will be pets that have multiple features. It's actually fairly complex and I'll try to describe them as best I can. But yeah, they will give you abilities, mine KK token, and well, you'll have them in battle as well. So there are many boxes that you can buy. The first month will get about 10,000 and then 5,000 every month added to the liquidity. And it's not just that you get a pet, there are different kinds of pet, like you can see here. They have different icons, each pet has its own ability and stuff like that, but also each pet can be of a different rarity, so you can have common, uncommon, like rare, epic, legendary, like anything else. But yeah, you'll have to buy them from the store, and only a given amount of them can be bought or sold by the website each month. Then there is a given amount of KK token that these pets can be mined, so the more pets and score you have, the better for you your share of this huge amount of token is. There are multiple rarities, like we said. As you can see, each rarity has its own percentage of chances of dropping, and like you can see, common is like 50%, uncommon is 30%, 15% for rare, for epic, 1% legendary, so it's fairly difficult to get a legendary pet. This said, these are the pets. They have abilities like healing a friendly character, dealing damage to enemy characters. This one deals damage to an enemy and heal the hero, so that's interesting too. Here you damage... that's cool. You damage your own character to damage the enemy hero. Kinda like Velkan's ability, but with the added cost of having to damage your own unit. And yeah, this one does damage to everything, yourself and the enemy, which is a cool thing as well. I wouldn't know which one I would want to have as an ability in the fight. I mean, the Zap one is classic, like in the Catacombs. It's fairly nice, though I could see this one being useful, but somebody also has a chance. Like, we need to see how they work, how they will balance, what the cooldown is between being able to use it, probably like 3 turns, we don't know that yet. Now here we can see that the pets have stats. So the mining power is what's used to understand how much of the total pool of reward for mining you get. As you can see, you can see how it's calculated, which is fairly simple. you have to sacrifice or feed cards into the pets to increase the power, by the look of it. You have to at least sacrifice at least one card for the pet to be able to mine for the week. So one card weekly is the minimum to be able to mine. And also, yeah, whenever you sacrifice something, you give a bonus to the pet for the day, but only for that day, and the card is consumed. This feature is useful because it burns NFTs, so people will actually be encouraged to destroy their NFTs, meaning that they'll get rewards for it, and the liquidity of the NFTs will decrease, meaning that prices are bound to go up. Or at least, if inflation is still a thing, it will slow down inflation, depending on how much people are willing to give up, which, by looking at the rewards, it should be a lot. The rest is free. You get a multiplier depending on the rarity of the card you sacrifice. Here there's an example with all the math and everything. We won't dive into it too far. You guys can see the link over here if you want to go check it out yourselves. You can upgrade your pet by pretty much having one pet consume the other, and depending on the other pet you're sacrificing, you can give more XP to the pet. Pet also get up to level 10. It's pretty classic, kind of the same thing as the other cards. You have a limited number of pets you can have active at once, so you'll have to look for rarity, because you can only have like 2 commons and 2 uncommon, 2 rare, 2 epic, 2 legendary, so you'll want to get your hands on higher rarity pets eventually to be able to fill all the slots and get more rewards. As we said, there are 5 families, each family has its own ability, etc. So in general, the pets are fairly easy to comprehend, but you know, we'll have to actually buy the pet, which will probably come in a week or so. If I had to guess, they will be released. As if we go, for example, on the shop page, we can see that the button is already here, but it's not being activated yet, so we should be able to buy them fairly soon. They just need to activate this button once everything is ready on their side. Pets will be able to buy them and just use them, have them consume each other. We'll see how it will work in detail soon. Here all the information is given fairly clearly, but I feel that we'll need to actually get our hands on the pets to understand all the details and everything, because it's a bit complex to read about. I would need to try it myself to have a full understanding of the process, but it seems fairly cool. I especially like the thought of being able to mine, so passive income, just by having them mine KK token for me, which would give me money to invest or to take out and just, you know, cash it in, depending on how you guys want to use the money. But it's cool to get all these passive income features with the Midas Vault, King Midas, and the Touch of Death. And these, like right now, we are seeing a lot of utility coming for the token in the game. I can't wait for like the leasing mechanic to be released and everything. It's super cool. This said, if you guys have questions or want to understand something more, feel free to comment under the video. I'll try to answer all the questions. I really want to thank you for watching, and I wish you a good day. Goodbye.